Hello, I'm High Heel Knight. Welcome to my channel. This is my miniature review of Long Shot. 2 words. It's a 2019 film starring Charlize Theron and Seth Rogen. It's a political romantic comedy, and it has nothing to do with Long Shot, 1 word, the 2001 film. No, this is Long Shot, 2 words. So Charlize Theron plays Charlotte Field. She is the Secretary of State, and she's preparing to make an announcement for her candidacy to become president. But she needs to punch up her numbers in order to really get a good solid footing on her campaign. So she enlists the help of Seth Rogen's character, who is a political speech writer, well, political reporter, who's a bit between jobs. But the thing is, way back in their teens, Charlotte Field used to babysit for Seth Rogen's character, Fred Flansky. And Fred Flansky has had a long-standing crush on Charlotte. So, as time progresses, they get to know each other, they fall for each other, blah, 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 you know how these things go. Now, this movie is what I consider a modern-day Beauty and the Beast. It's those films where the guy, he's not, a physical monster, but still he's lazy, or he's broke, or he's, does drugs, or he's a type of loser, or some type of underachiever, or some type of moron. Whereas the woman, she's sophisticated, she's educated, she's gorgeous, she's, upwardly mobile in career or, whatever is going on in her life. And for some reason, these bizarre opposites wind up attracting. And I'm sort of falling out of that genre. I'm, moving on to other things. But at the same time, there was enough for me to be curious about this film. For instance, I enjoy Seth Rogen in Knocked Up, which is basically a similar premise. So I'll say, okay, I'll check this out. I'm attracted enough to Charlize Theron to, auger her for another, an hour and a half or whatever. I can buy that. And there was a movie called The American President about an American president who was a widow but started a relationship with someone, and that was very charming and cute. So, okay, fine. You got a romance involving the presidency, or potential presidency. You got one of the prettiest actresses around. You got Seth Rogen milking his last bit of stoner fame that he can before he gets too old for that nonsense. I'll check it out. And I'm glad I did. Now, it's a hard R, it's raunchy, it's a lot of swearing, a lot of drug use, a lot of craziness and nonsense going on. But if you can handle the general premise, you can probably have a nice time. It's one of the things where you can't really think about it too much or else it'll all fall apart. For instance, the few things I really didn't like was that Charlotte's character, she is potentially involved with someone else, and I like that someone else is a pretty decent guy. He's not a slime ball or anything or that. But the whole premise is, you can't really go for Fred Flansky's character. He's a bit of a loser. He's a bit of a reckless. He's a bit of, crazy. He does all this and that. He's not really suited for you. It wouldn't be good. But this other guy, while he's a nice guy, wouldn't that, on a political level, be a much bigger risk? And I can't really say more of that without giving it away. But it's like, yeah, I think that aspect, while interesting, would be a much more greater political risk than dating some guy who just loves using the F words in his independent blogs. So yeah, it's charming, it's fun. There is an intimate scene that goes in a way you cannot possibly predict, and I was like, okay, that's definitely different. Don't really like it, but kudos for being different. But yeah, if you like those modern day Beauty and the Beast films, you'll probably enjoy this. If you like Seth Rogen, you'll probably enjoy this. If you like Charlize Theron, you'll probably enjoy this. But yeah, this is probably going to be one of my last times I've been experiencing this kind of film. It's just not my cup of tea anymore. So I recommend it if you're a fan of those kind of stories like this, like Knocked Up, like She's Out of Your League, and all those other kind of films. Fine, but If you're going past that, just don't bother with this film, okay? Don't bother with this film if you're going past that kind of entertainment. All right, so those are my thoughts on Long Shot, 2 words. I would love to know what you thought of the movie. Be sure to share whatever comments you like in the comment section. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, or dislike, share, and subscribe. Once again, I'm High Heel Knight. Thank you for watching, and remember, find inspiration everywhere.